last time I stood up in front of a large group of people, I
Cool.
was given a suspended sentence and a fine. So please, true, genuinely. On the other hand, Amon has said that if I do a good job today, I can be the best man at his net swinging. So every cloud. Before I go on, there's one thing I must do. As some of you will know, Amon is an absolutely massive Tottenham Hotspur fan. And unbeknown to him, his new bride today has actually got him a plaque signed by the Tottenham Hotspur manager, Harry Redknapp. This is absolutely genuine. I'm not going to read it out, but I would like to pass it on to Amon. Go with me. From Harry Redknapp with Lab, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. What a fantastic present. So while I go on, I'd like to, on behalf of them. Fantastic present. So on behalf of the bride and groom, I'd like to thank you all for all your generous gifts, all your presents, all the money that you've contributed here today. And I do hope that the bride and groom decide to spend it wisely. I do hope that Amon decides to invest in some new clothes after the day, because we all know he's going to put that weight right back on. It can't have been easy giving up a staple diet of pizza and crisps for the past 6 months, but he's done very well. This is a man who once had more chins than the Chinese phone book. I also hope that he decides to invest in an all-body waxing, because I don't know if you know, this is one hairy groom we've got here today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the man who could give a woman a carpet burn without them actually ever being on a carpet. Oh yeah. And I hope with also with that money, Mel, and I'm sure she is very wise, will decide to invest in a dictionary to help her get to grips in spelling her new surname. While we're talking of Mel, how fantastic does she look today, ladies and gents? Absolutely stunning. Amon has always mentioned to me that he wanted to marry someone with charisma and with good looks, and of course that is why he's marrying Mel today. Mel has mentioned to me in dispatches in the past couple of years that she's always wanted to marry someone who is honest, genuine and true. And that, of course, is why she is marrying an estate agent. While we sit here and scoff our faces, some poor bastard in Camden Town is being repossessed. Get every cloud, eh? So I was thinking of some stories to tell down the years, because I know you want to hear them, all those stories. So I've known them for about 20 years. So I was thinking back to school, and I was thinking, actually we didn't spend too much time together because I was in all the top sets. And then Amon did mention to me that he didn't want any stories of drunkenness or run-ins with the law, but that took care of most of our teenage years. And I know you didn't want to hear any lurid stories of promiscuity or one-night stands, but that took care of most of our early 20s. So I thought, on a different tack, I'd reminisce about a conversation that Amon and I had back in 2006 when we shared a flat together. And we were both bachelors, we were both working 9 to 5, going out every weekend. And after about a year, Amon sat me down on the sofa and he said, "You know what, Tom, I'm sick of this, mate." And I said, "What's that?" He said, "You know, going out every weekend in Camden, getting off your head." Yeah, mate. But seriously, mate, what's the matter? And he said, "No, Tom, genuinely, I've had enough, I want something different." And within a month, he packed in his job, he'd booted me out the flat. And he set off to Australia. And I think that was the first time that myself or Ramon or some of us have been that spontaneous, had taken a gamble, taken a risk, and gone on an adventure. And what a fantastic decision that turned out to be for him, because after a year or 18 months, he had the time of his life in Australia and come back with his beautiful wife, Melissa. And I always remember that. People who know me here today know I'm not a particularly sentimental or emotional person, but I would like to say, mate, you are a dear, dear friend from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of me and all the lads and all the people here today, I just wish you all the best in the world in your new life. Congratulations. So that's about it, ladies and gents, but the last thing I can do is please get you all to stand and raise a toast on that sentiment, please. And what I'd like to do, if everyone's got a glass, I'm sure you have, is raise a toast, guys, to these people here today, who are going to make this such a wonderful, such a special and such a fantastic occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, to the bar staff, please. Sam and Melissa, God bless. Thanks very much, cheers.
We want more! We want more! He was on fire! All along he said he was going to be shit.